And a glimpse of the team as they arrive. A well-dressed and well-groomed group. The Houston Rockets making their way off the bus in anticipation of tonight's game. 2K Sports brings you the NBA on a Friday afternoon. In this game, we'll see the Portland Trail Blazers going up against the Houston Rockets. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Shepherd out there with Thompson. And it's Durant in at the 3. And for Portland, they've got Klingon, Avdija out there with Sharp. Then there's Jerami Grant. And it's Kamare in at the 4. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Here's Shepherd. At the elbow, it's Şengün. On the wing, Thompson. Tries it from 9, and the jumper is good.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now, here's Avdija. The shot. Şengün with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Shepherd with the ball. Avdija with the rebound. Pass to Sharp. Now, here's Grant. Over Şengün. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Houston on top. They lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So on the floor for Houston, Smith is out there with Tari Eason. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Holiday in at the point. Now here's Williams. Here's Sharp, and it's good, 2 points.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Holiday up top. He's guarded by Williams. Holiday, the pass to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
26 seconds left now here in the second. Murray finds Thibault. Back to Murray. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Here's Eason. At the elbow, Adams. Outside Holiday. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 2 from Portland. We're back in a moment.
Fans, your Trail Blazers Youth Dance Team.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. They led by 2 after the first. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Kenny, what you think about the Rockets?
Right on the road is having no effect on them. Between the planes, the hotels, the buses, It's a grind. It can zap your energy level. But right now, they look like a fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
Well, they're just not creating enough scoring opportunities, and they're pretty lucky they're not trailing by 15 right now. They need to play more unselfishly, work for better spacing, go stronger to the basket.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And Portland with the ball. A two-point game. They've got Grant. Sharp out there with Deni Avdija. Then there's Klingon, and it's Kamare in at the foresight. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Whether you're new to the league like Sharp or a veteran, throwing it down, no better feeling.
High post, KD working on Grant. Shepard, that's good.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Outside, Avdija. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
Last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
That free throw, good from Avdija. Both free throws, good from Avdija.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Puts up a deep three. He can't get it to go.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups. So maybe just a step too far.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Thompson is out there with Shepard. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Clint Capela-Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Out to Thompson, pass to Capela. 5 to shoot. Fires from way outside. And it's Portland with the rebound. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Portland moving the ball. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Adams sends it down.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
So both teams making some changes here. Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 1. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Steven Adams.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion,
creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 1. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
"12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
First personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
You know, Sharp was a mystery man back in that 2022 draft, not playing a minute of college basketball, but drafted in the top 10 because of this upside.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 3. 11 seconds left in the game. "11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Buries the triple. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Time to get loud for your Blazer Dancer.
Eight seconds left in the fourth quarter. Grant in the post. Oh, off target. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime.